Today, we are examining how the story structure can help becoming more aware of oneself. Do tell us what the story structure is.
At its core, the story structure is a framework that gives shape and meaning to a narrative. It typically consists of key elements like a beginning, where the context and characters are introduced, a middle where the main conflict or challenge unfolds, and an end where resolutions and insights come to light. This structure isn't just a tool for storytelling, it mirrors our own journeys, helping us see patterns, understand our personal narratives, and ultimately gain deeper self-awareness.
In every story structure, there is something like the hero, hero's journey, a mentor, and other characters, and this is all something that we can resonate with in our own stories.
Exactly. The hero's journey is a classic blueprint that we often find reflected in our own lives. It includes a call to adventure, challenges and trials, allies and mentors, and moments of transformation. By recognizing these elements in our personal journeys, we can see ourselves as the hero of our own story, navigate our challenges with greater clarity, and embrace the mentors and companions who appear along the way. It's a powerful way to frame our experiences and understand the growth and transformation we undergo.
How can the story structure help me understand myself better and reclaim my personal power?
When you view your life through the lens of a story structure, you start to see patterns and pivotal moments more clearly. Identifying your own calls to adventure, the obstacles you face, and the allies and mentors in your life helps you understand where you are in your personal journey. This awareness empowers you to take conscious steps towards growth and transformation. By framing challenges as essential parts of your narrative, you reclaim your personal power, transforming perceived setbacks into opportunities for deeper self-discovery and mastery.
Everything that is happening in my life, in my experiences, can be translated into a story, small stories within a bigger story, a little bit like souls of a soul and more of a souls, it goes into the infinite. So what story am I telling myself? Is this the main question that I need to ask myself?
Exactly. Each experience, each chapter of your life forms part of a greater narrative. By asking yourself, what story am I telling myself? You gain insight into the beliefs and narratives that shape your reality. Recognizing these stories helps you identify which ones empower you and which ones might be holding you back. It's through this awareness that you can consciously choose to rewrite parts of your story.
Is everyone in my story a part of myself?
In a sense, yes. Everyone in your story can be seen as a reflection of different aspects of yourself. They can represent qualities, lessons, or challenges that you are integrating and understanding. By viewing others as mirrors, you can gain insights into your own beliefs, fears, and desires. This perspective helps you cultivate compassion, understand your relationships more deeply, and ultimately harmonize the various parts of your inner world.
When I look at my life, I can go into different perspectives. I can look holistically as everyone in my story, in my life, is the reflection, the mirror reflection, the way you said, and I can learn something about myself, but I can also see other people as distinct personalities, something I can learn from. How to balance that two different perspectives within the story structure?
Balancing these perspectives is about integrating both views. Seeing others as mirrors helps you uncover your inner dynamics and triggers, while recognizing them as distinct individuals allows you to learn from their unique experiences and wisdom. By holding both views, you create a richer, more nuanced understanding of your interactions. This balance encourages you to take responsibility for your own growth while appreciating the diverse roles others play in your story. It's about finding harmony between self-reflection and external learning, ultimately fostering a deeper sense of connection and personal empowerment.
On my journey, I've learned that it is not necessarily the way I was taught, that this is all about this or that. This is all about yes or no. I've always struggled on psychological tests with questions yes or no, because I found it some nuances in my experiences. It was very hard to answer one way. But ultimately, this is all about this and that, isn't it?
Absolutely. Embracing the this and that perspective allows for a more holistic and authentic understanding of life. Life is rarely black and white. It's filled with nuances, paradoxes, and multiple truths that coexist. Recognizing and honoring these complexities helps you navigate your journey with greater flexibility and compassion. It's about integrating all aspects of your experiences and understanding that growth and self-awareness come from this rich tapestry of both and rather than either or.
Can you, in a practical way, help us understand how to use the story structure for self-reflection?
Of course, here's a practical approach. Start by identifying the key phases of your personal journey: your ordinary world, your comfort zone or starting point, the call to adventure, moments that push you to grow or change, and the challenges you face. Reflect on who has played the role of mentors or allies in your life and what lessons you've learned from them. Consider the transformations you've undergone and the treasures or insights you've gained. By mapping your experiences onto this structure, you can see patterns and themes that reveal your inner strengths, areas for growth, and the paths that resonate most with your authentic self. This self-reflection helps you move forward with greater clarity and purpose.
What is your final message for the one who is on his or her journey in this time of transformation? How the story structure can help them?
My final message is this: remember that you are the author and the hero of your own story. Embracing the story structure as a tool can help you navigate this time of transformation with greater clarity and purpose. Every challenge you face, every ally you meet, and every lesson you learn is a meaningful part of your journey. Trust in the unfolding of your narrative and know that you have the power to shape it with wisdom, courage, and love. Your story is unique, and through it, you have the opportunity to discover your true self and contribute to the greater tapestry of collective transformation.